What's up?
What's up? First and foremost, just how you doing?
I'm good. I'm glad to be back. First day of practice was great. To see the guys, that seems like I haven't seen them in forever. But it's great to get back on the court with them and talk to them some.
I've heard that you were giving pre-game hype text to Jordan, then Giannis FaceTimed you. Why was it so important for you just to stay connected to the group while you were away?
I think that's just being a teammate, being a part of the team. No matter if you're with them, or at home like I was watching the game, I still feel like I'm part of the team. I still have some responsibility, even though I'm not away, not with them. But just to communicate with them, let them know that I'm still here, I'm watching for them, I'm rooting for them, I'm supporting them. I think that's what I need to do.
While you were watching the games, what were you seeing just from a strategic standpoint, or any trends, anything you could take away from what you saw?
Just they were shorthanded. They looked like they were getting gassed with just the amount of bodies that were available. Certain guys going through certain injuries. Jrue trying to work his way back. Just a lot of different things. But I was proud the way each night they went out there and gave themselves a chance to win. Dropped a couple where I think we all felt we could have won, but it happens. It's part of the experience. It's part of the season where you're gonna go through things like that. But it's how you come back from them and you learn from it and whatnot.
What was it like talking to the president via FaceTime?
Yeah. No, that was definitely cool. Wasn't expecting it, of course, but to have my family, my wife was alongside me. My daughter was running around screaming at the time, so it was cool. I just wish I could have taken a screenshot so we could save it, but we got it on video. I didn't know they had that, but it was cool to get a call from the president, something you always remember.
A good thing you picked up.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you have any idea beforehand they were planning that, or just kind of?
No idea. No idea. I was sitting on the couch with the fam, waiting to see, the whole event, get on the live stream. So I was waiting. Next thing I get a call, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is why you guys aren't starting yet. But it's definitely cool.
Just as you come back, you know how Bud is kind of cautious. It's going to be 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Just how do you approach that, knowing, like you said, hey, they're shorthanded. I want to be out there, but you got to, do the right steps.
I think we just got to have a conversation. I know he's going to go through the medical staff. I know at some point they'll probably, ask me about how I feel and whatnot, and then we go from there. I really don't control that as much as I wish I could. But whatever they tell me, I'm going to try to follow it. I know Bud's going to follow it. Of course, all players going to have the itch to play more. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow.
Just for you, as you're watching this team, I think on that road trip, they're switching, they're playing zone, they're in the normal drop coverage, they're doing all sorts of things defensively. Just what was that like for you to watch, hey, this is the team I know, I'm used to seeing them play defense their way, and then you guys are really switching up.
Yeah, it's just trying to find a way to win a game. Different lineups out there, different guys, new guys, old guys returning, stuff like that. So you can't do the same coverage that we've done in the past every single game because we have different personnel out there. So I liked it to mix it up, try to junk up the game every now and then with the zone, try to throw different coverages out, pick and rolls, just to see what's going to work. Throw the opposing team off balance a little bit and just try to find something that's going to work for you to win a game.
What was your energy level like in practice today? Just in that regard.
I feel great. I've been working out the last couple of days here while the guys were on the road, and a lot of running, a lot of shooting. So practice I feel good, but everybody knows game shape is a totally different ball game. So I can't wait to see how I feel tomorrow.
More annoying COVID questions. Did you have any symptoms?
Yeah, I had a couple symptoms. The night I went home, I felt sick. Maybe 2 days afterward, I felt sick after that. Then, I started to get back to my normal self.
And then when you get the diagnosis that it is positive, just what kind of goes through your head?
You panic. I'm not gonna lie, you definitely panic. You hear all the stories out there. I definitely feel like my family and I were very fortunate that we didn't have to end up in the hospital or get severe symptoms, but we definitely felt some of it. But it's serious out there, so I'm just glad and very fortunate that it didn't get to that for us.
Jrue said last year when he had COVID, he felt like that was when he got closer with the team because everyone checked on him and everyone was like, "Hey, what's up? How are you doing?" What was that experience away from the team like?
Just the same, just communicating back and forth. Texting the guys before and after games, and they would check up on me and whatnot. But that's what it's all about: building, a brothership, a brotherhood. So, when we get on the court, we're together. We're a family. We're a team.
I'm not sure what you can do kind of watching on TV, but are you even picking up just because there's so many new guys like, oh, I can do this with that guy after that kind of thing? You're kind of figuring out different ways maybe to tag it when you actually get back.
Yeah, I mean, it was a learning. I was trying to learn those guys, and they're trying to learn me as well before I went out. So I think we all had a pretty good understanding of one another. Of course, when I'm away watching it, you see a little bit more from a distance. And, hopefully I can come in and help these guys, and hopefully they can come in and help me also. So we'll see how it goes.
Chris, really good when you come back from something like this. Obviously, you're happy you got your health back and it wasn't severe symptoms, but when you start feeling better, is it almost more frustrating when you feel like you're actually okay, but you know you can't really do anything for a while?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, once, I felt fine. I was still testing positive. You got that itch. I'm calling the trainers to see if I could do anything. They tell me I can't get my heart rate up or exercise or work out or do anything until I get cleared by the doctor. So that was the hardest part, I think, is just sitting, knowing and feeling, not knowing, but feeling like I was good to go, but couldn't get the clearance yet.
Has Jrue given you any kind of advice on what he went through those first few games back and what it was like or anything like that?
Nah, not yet. I mean, I talked to him, when he had it, just about what he was feeling. Once he felt fine, what was his kind of progression to get back on the court. And it was kind of like the same thing as asked, you feel fine, were you able to do anything? He said, nah, the doctor told him he couldn't get his heart rate up, practice, lift weights, run, shoot, nothing until he was clear. So that was my frustration, just asking if he was able to do it. If so, how was he able to do it? But he told me he had to sit and wait just like I had to do.
Could you do anything at home? I mean, could you do any workouts or exercises at home?
Nah, you can't do anything till you're clear. So I mean, it's serious. I mean, you don't want to put yourself at risk for something, even though you feel fine, something in your heart or something in your body's just not right. So you literally just have to wait until you test negative, and then 2, you get cleared by your doctors.
What do you think of Mr. GQ?
Yeah, I gave him a little crap about that. I mean, I like it. It's cool. Stepping out of his box, I told him he might be the ugliest model there is so far, but kidding, of course. But, I'm happy for him. I mean, to be, was it GQ Man of the Year? Yeah, it's awesome to see him, doing things like that. It puts a smile on my face because I know that's something he's probably not comfortable doing, stepping outside the box a little bit, but it's great. He's finding ways to make himself comfortable in uncomfortable positions, which, is all about growing.
Inspired you at all?
Nah, he got it. He's got it for sure. I'm gonna stick to what I do, just stay on the side.
Yeah, but he's been in the magazine twice now. Because trying to get some clothing tips, so some ideas.
Every man has his own style. He's got his European American style with his Nike Tech suits and all that. So, he's got his own thing. So I let him go.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.